Sure. All right, I will. The recording is started. So the first question is, what is your definition of classical music?
Um, Before watching this, it was just kind of a specific sound, like orchestra music, and after watching it, I'm kind of more thinking, well, anything in the classical period.
hmm For sure. For me, classical music has always been like anything that has to do with like instruments of like orchestra related instruments, so like trumpet,
Yeah.
violin, and stuff. And I also think that's kind of like because of the generation we live in, a lot of our music is more electronic and stuff like that. So anytime
Yeah,
we hear those like older instruments, we're just like, oh, that's classical. But after watching it, obviously you understand there's different periods and there's a certain sound that goes with classical music.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I my perception of it was the same thing. It's old instruments with no electric instruments, obviously, and then yeah, basically the same thing you guys said.
All right, so what did you guys think of the concert and why?
I liked it. It was fun. It was very out there. I felt like it was less of a concert and more of like a college lecture, but
Mhm.
in a fun way.
Yeah, it seemed like it was like a show. Like the conductor was like the host, and like I was going like he's talking to the audience and everything. And I think the concert's super cool because I like music a lot, so I like to hear different instruments and what they do with them and stuff like that. It was really
Yeah,
cool, but I will say the video quality was not good.
yeah,
Yeah, it was definitely dated.
Definitely dated for sure. But yeah,
yeah,
it
I
was a good concert.
yeah.
I like. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I was just gonna say, yeah, it seemed like a show, and like he was a host, and yeah, I agree with that. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say probably my favorite quote out of that entire thing was Bach conveniently died halfway through the classical period, which lets us mark the halfway point.
Oh man, that is a good quote. That is a good quote. Alrighty, so next question is, what is one thing you learned from the video that you did not already know?
Uh, I did not really know about the whole concept of playing musical jokes. I know that's a really weird and out there one, but
Mhm.
I didn't I didn't even know that was a thing.
I
Yes. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if I really learned anything. I just kind of like I just I just like how it was more kind of more relaxed. I was expecting more of like a strict, like no fun type thing, but I saw that they could have fun and stuff. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, so one
Yeah,
thing I learned was like I didn't realize, I guess, but like back then, I guess when they were writing music, you never got to like talk to the composer or anything. So they didn't really know how the music wanted to be played, like other than the stuff you can
yeah,
put on the sheet of paper. But like there's a different swagger and like flow that a composer might want to put in there. So I didn't
Yeah,
know that. I didn't even realize that. I was like, yeah, they had no video of them talking about it. Like, so it's like I was like, man, that is true. I didn't know how they
yeah.
really wanted it to be played.
yeah.
All up for interpretation.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the final question is discuss one element of music from the book. What is it and why is it important? I actually got a pretty good example of this. So it's like right towards the beginning, and it ties into my last question. When they're talking about Bach's song, they're like they didn't know if he wanted to put emphasis on the first notes, so like dynamically like accent the first like four
Yeah,
notes, like bum 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 bum, and then or they didn't know if they wanted it to be bum 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 bum, and I was like, oh, that is true because I've heard it be played both ways, and I was like, hmm. So it's like the dynamics there change a lot, and
yeah.
it's super important because like it changes the whole way the song sounds. Like you accent the first three notes, sounds way different. If you accent the last note, sounds a lot different, even though it's the same thing.
Or you go the weird third option where it's everything gets accented
Yeah,
and it
every
sounds really bad. I didn't like it when that happened.
no. Yeah, but I thought that was a really cool thing that they I guess that's another thing I learned, but And then
Yeah.
it, like in my mind, I was like, wait, I have heard it played both ways because I recognize both of them. I was like, oh,
Yeah.
it's true. So
Yeah.
I guess it just depends on what the conductor's feeling, what they want them to do.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's it, unless you guys got anything more to add.
Not really, other than
Yeah.
just I thought it was. Oh, sorry. Continue.
I was just saying like, yeah, I don't have anything else to add. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I thought it was really cool that Beethoven like just took everything to 11. He just was, we're just gonna crank everything to 11. It'll be fine. Go wild, go nuts.
Be fine. Everything will be fine. Yeah, that is true. I will add, I hope, which I'm assuming like later down the semester we're gonna go kind of in order of music, but we get to like more modern era music because I like to break down modern era music, especially like what's popular with rap and stuff. Even though I'm not a fan of rap, but I like to
Yeah,
break it down.
I can't wait till we get to death metal.
Oh yeah? When's that coming?
I don't know, but I hope it is.
Alrighty, I'm gonna end this here.